So before I discuss to you the step-by-step guide on how to start an information product business, i-define muna natin o alamin muna natin ano ba yung information product. So information products are digital file. So these are all digital file. It can be saved in your computer and uploaded in the internet. So it can be an ebook, audiobook, online courses, webinar, and subscription-based services. So meron ding software, so it can be software, yung information product, but these are the popular information products. So it can be read by your customer, pwedeng basahin, pwedeng pakinggan, at pwedeng panoorin at pakinggan. Ito yung mga online course, and pakinggan, ito yung mga audiobook, and then basahin, these are ebooks. So but the good thing about this information product is hindi mo na kailangan ng inventory. So convenient siya kasi unlike ng isang physical product, kailangan mo pa ng storage o warehouse, and then kailangan mo pa ng you need somebody to ship it, so kailangan mo ng transport. So maraming hassle for starting a business. So unlike an information product business, minimal lang. That's why you don't need a huge capital to spend when you're starting in this business. Kasi minimal capital lang kailangan mo. All you need is a website, and yun nga yung time and effort mo on creating the ebook, writing the ebook, and then recording the audiobook katulad ng ginagawa ko, online course, I'm making an online course. So yun lang ang mga kailangan mo. So ano yung mga topic na pwede mong i-discuss when you're creating an info product? We're going to go deep on that on those on the upcoming videos, but you can touch or discuss anything na sa tingin mo based on market research. Again, i-discuss natin to yung kailangan ng mga customer mo. But here's the thing, no? So ang focus natin dito, our goal is not to entertain people. So hindi ito yung parang Harry Potter na novel na magra-write ka o gagawa ka ng pelikula to entertain people. So the main objective or the main goal of creating an info product is to provide solution and transform people's life. So yun dapat yung goal natin. So the reason why we are creating this kind of product is to provide solution to people's problem and transform people's lives. So I'll give you an example kasi pinag-usapan natin yung topic. Say for example, maraming tao ang gusto makabayad ng kanilang credit card debt dahil bauna sila sa utang. So you can create an information product for that. You can create an ebook, you can create an online course or an audiobook o subscription-based service to provide solution to that kind of problem. Another example is say diabetes. Marami nagkaka-diabetes. So you provide solution. Kung knowledgeable ka about this topic, then you can provide solution to this problem and transform people's life. So here's the thing, no, yung this is very important. We are in the business of providing solution to our customer. So yun ang pinagkaiba natin in other businesses. May sabi nga, may pera sa problema. So by providing solution, you earn money, and also fulfilling din kasi you transform people's life. So sa business na ito, ang kailangan mo lang ay laptop. You can also use a desktop, pero mahirap pa rin mag-start ng ganitong business kung ang gamit mo ay smartphone or tablet. Kasi most of the function and the functionality, kagaya ng website o marami pang ibang tools na magagamit mo is can only be accessible yung mga feature na yon through the use of a desktop or a laptop. So a laptop, a desktop, and an internet connection. Yun lang kailangan mo. And a digital file na i-store mo dun sa laptop mo, and a digital file na i-store mo dun sa internet mo o i-store mo sa internet. So you can create a membership site o membership website. So ano na lang, there are many tutorials about that. So if you're planning to create an online course katulad ng ginagawa ko ngayon, you can you can have a membership site na kung saan yung mga customer mo magsusubscribe sila, and then they can access that content through your website. So ano ba yung pinakamadaling gawin when you're starting out? So ang pinakamadaling i-create ay yung ebooks. So ebook, kailangan mo lang mag-type, ita-type mo lang and then they can access that content, mababasa nila on their smartphone, on their laptop, computer, o sa kanilang device like tablet. So this is the entry point. So mas madaling gumawa ng ebook kumpara sa isang audiobook na kailangan mo pang i-record pa, at sa isang online course na katulad ngayon na ginagawa ko na kailangan mo magsalita, o sometimes you need to face the webcam. Minsan marami nahihiya na gawin yon. So the first entry point talaga, the first thing that you can to create ebook. But then again, nobody stopping you in creating an online course agad. So, or a consultation o coaching program, ganyan. Nobody stopping you. But for me personally, nagsimula ako ebook kasi madaling gawin, hindi mo kailangan hindi ka nakikita nung una na mahihiyain ako. So that made me so yun ang naging entry point ko, yung ebooks. So sa ebook, pwede ka lang gumamit. All you need is a Microsoft Word or Google Docs. So marami naman, almost everybody knows how to use Microsoft Word and Google Doc. Halos naman marunong mag-type. So madali na lang mag-create ng ganitong klaseng product, and then you'll just save it as a PDF. I-save mo sa computer mo and then upload it sa internet kung saan nila ma-access yung product na yon pagka binili nila yung product. So that's your first step, earning income from information product. If you wanted to start in this business, your motivation should be to help people out. You know, provide solution and offer solution to their problem and provide value. Natatandaan ko nga nung nakipag-usap ako, I had a talk with Julian Canita. So Julian is a Facebook ad strategist. So we had a talk and diniscuss niya dito na pagka your motivation is pera, yung pera-pera lang ang motivation mo, mahirap mag-scale o mahirap mag-succeed in this business. Now, I'm gonna share you the clip of our talk dahil alam ko may matututunan ka dito. Then, it should be your guide as well or your motivation as well. Watch it kasi may matututunan ka dito. Okay. Julian, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity.
First of all, thank you much for having me, ma'am.
So from a what I call a hotel receptionist.
Yes.
From hotel receptionist, naging kang Facebook ad specialist.
Yes.
So medyo malayo yung difference, no, di ba?
Malayo talaga.
So is there any challenges na face mo, you know, like during the transition?
Kasi it was a completely new skill eh. Pero I think that was one thing I really, really had to get over. Kasi how I operated from when I started was, nag-graduate ako ng hotel restaurant management. Nagtrabaho na ako sa hotel. Dapat buong buhay ko mag-hotel na ako. That was what was ingrained in me. So one of the big shifts talaga was na, number one, I can start from scratch. It's okay to start from scratch. Wala akong alam ngayon, but that doesn't necessarily have to mean na wala akong gagawin about it. No? Hindi ako marunong mag-Facebook ads. Hindi, mag-aral ako ng Facebook ads. Medyo parang, nung una parang, hindi ako marunong Facebook ads, yung gagawin ko. Parang looking back at it now, hindi ko siya alam, edi aralin ko. So that was really a big shift for me na I can start from scratch, I can learn new skills, hindi necessarily sayang yung pinang-college ko at pinang-trabaho ko just because hindi ko na siya i-pursue. No? Parang realizing that I'm a person who changes. And in this particular time, nag-change yung gusto ko, nag-change yung public calling ko or yung passion ko. And buti na lang, I'm happy I followed it kasi that's where it started.
So during the transition, yung ba yung mga face mo mga challenges, Julian? Yung sinabi mo kanina?
Yeah. So yun, it's really realizing na I can start from scratch, and then eventually, syempre I also transitioned into myself putting myself out there, writing content, being a coach. Another thing I had to get over was what we call imposter syndrome. Na parang feeling ko hindi naman ako expert, wala naman may kinig sa akin, hindi naman ako magaling, just some guy trying to get through, not realizing that by keeping things to myself, ang dami ko hindi natutulungan. And yun, with when I was able to put myself out there. They're just sharing. Dun yung mga tao nagsasabi sa akin, okay to, I want to learn this. And actually realize na in sharing what I do, marami pala ako natutulungan. Maraming tuto, ganyan. And then that's when I eventually shifted towards teaching it na din. Kasi nakita ko na marami talaga ako natutulungan for that.
So in spite of the challenges, Julia, na tinuloy mo pa rin. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Did you spend capital nung nag-start ka ng business na to?
When I spent around mga 30,000 pesos promoting my service, learning, but I used that, wala akong nakuha clients, but I used that to learn about the platform, learn about the numbers. So in terms of inaral, nung when I was getting started, yun, in yung mga first 30,000 lang just to nawala, pero I learned a lot from it naman, no? Na nagamit ko eventually.
So you lose 30,000 pesos na nag-start ka ng business mo. This is your mentoring and coaching program using Facebook ads.
Well, this is just the service. This is just the service of this is just me offering Facebook ads as a service. Now, before I was able to be confident in offering it to other people, I had to spend on my own business for me to learn Facebook ads. But I can tell my friends, uy, medyo marunong na ako dito. Hindi, pangit lang yung business na ginawa ko, pero alam kong I can run Facebook ads for your business. So yun lang naman yung na-spend ko. Ad spend on my failed business venture.
So you spend FB ads on your business. So ganun yung ginawa mo. Okay,
yes.
Okay. So tinest mo siya. So nung nagkaroon ka ng result, then ginawa mo siya parang portfolio or testimonial for your clients.
Yeah. So parang at least I can confidently say na alam ko to, na-try ko na to.
Your mentoring and coaching, Facebook ads, diba? So
yes,
do you believe that this is an information product? Yung mentoring, coaching, do you promote ebooks as well or guides, Julian?
Yeah, so we have we used to have an ebook. I think it's still on my site ngayon. I have mga guides for Facebook ads, targeting worksheets that we give out. And we have that naman, and then we also have the full-blown coaching program, online courses, and so it's I would say it's an info product. And it's all online.
Do you think, Julian, dito sa Pilipinas, are they accepting or aware na ba sila na mayroong mga mentors and coaches dito sa Pilipinas who are, who wants to change people's lives? Kasi ang
I think so naman. Siguro I would say if compared to other countries, like the first world countries, awareness of there are people coaching and there is naman pareho. Ang difference lang siguro with other countries is the platform of doing it online is yun yung, for me, probably hindi pa siya as popular here as compared to sa States. Like parang for example, with some of my friends, some of the people in my circle, having an online course doesn't feel normal pa din. Unlike for us, for example, if we have clients abroad or clients here who have online courses, medyo normal na pakinggan. So I think the platform in which that the coaches or mentors are able to do their work, yung medyo bago lang. But the idea of having mentors, having coaching, I don't think it's new naman. I think there are people on a bigger scale then naman that people follow, like for example sina Bo Sanchez, other religious figures, other people, other figures in the business space who are known as mga mentors and coaches and whatever. Ang medyo young lang siguro is the online platform.
What do you mean by online platform, Julian?
Like for example, having online courses. Feeling ko ang mas popular pa rin sa atin is mga seminars. For me in particular, mga offline. Like for some, even just the past couple of weeks, when I would mention webinars to people na hindi masyadong mga under 50 naman, under 50, but yung work talaga nila is offline, face-to-face, they're not sure pa what webinar means, diba? So, unlike sa US, pag sabi mong webinar, gets mo yan, it's something that you'll take online, ganun. So, yun lang. I think mas sikat pa rin sa atin yung seminar. Even when I promote webinars, I would still have people asking me, saan to? Ano yung venue? And then I would tell them online, and they'll ask kung, paano yun? Ganun. So I feel na there's still a big number of sa population ng Philippines na hindi pa um, masyadong sanay dun sa online platform.
So if you're thinking starting this kind of business, like information product business, hey, I want to be a coach or mentor, I got a skill na gusto kong i-share, do you think magandang opportunity ngayon in the Philippines to start in this business?
Yeah, I think so. Especially ngayong people are ideally getting familiar with that idea na pwede palang online, pwede palang mag-work from home. It's possible to do other things, ganyan. So yeah, I think it's a good I think it's a good opportunity to do so.
Will you earn income from this kind of business, yung mentoring and coaching and promoting information product?
Okay. So I'll be honest with my answer. Definitely, oo. But if you're approaching it with that as your priority, it's going to be difficult. I've noticed it myself. Siyempre, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, but at the same time, I'm also an entrepreneur. And I debrief sometimes how I do our work. And at least for me, ang finding ko is when the focus becomes on the earning, nagkakaroon ng panggigigil minsan, and that affects the output. But when the focus is on the mentoring, on the coaching, and really providing value and putting it all out there, the earnings, it follows. And I have a lot of clients na coaches in this space. Some are working much better than, some companies are working much better than others. And I can definitely say na yung mga nagwo-work talaga na campaigns, na funnels for the coaches that I have, it's coming from those people na talagang ang focus nila, and makukuha mo ito when you talk, ang focus nila is really in helping and serving. Secondary na lang yung income. But when the focus is when you go to the meeting with the client, tapos ang focus nila ilan yung na-close natin, and nagkakaroon ng gigil din sa numbers, dun nagkaka-problem. But when the focus really is on helping, it just follows. Walang gigil.
So nakahalata yung kung ang motivation ng isang mentor or coach ay sale. So nakikita naman ng audience yun eh.
Yeah, mararamdaman mo. I believe mararamdaman mo naman siya.
Kung mamimili ka sa dalawa, if you want to start in this kind of business, discipline and talent, what will you choose?
Between the two, siguro I'm more inclined to say discipline. But discipline that is anchored on commitment. No, hindi yung discipline na parang ito yung ginawa, for example, idol mo si Peng Joon. Ito yung sinabi ni Peng Joon, pak, gawin ko 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Na discipline in terms of really doing it the way he did it. No? But discipline in a sense na ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari? Do you want to help? Do you want to earn? And you keep that discipline focused on what you're committed to. Hindi lang yung discipline just because someone told you to do something. Yun, having a good sense of purpose. If that makes sense, I'm kind of babbling. Pero hindi lang yung discipline na susunod ako. It's discipline anchored on commitment, on passion, and on a purpose.
Isip nila, kailangan magaling ako, kailangan matalino ako. Do you think kailangan ba talaga yun when you're starting out?
The concern is whether you actually believe na magaling ka or not. Kasi there are people na magaling. A lot of people are magaling. They can actually do their own online business, ganun. The only thing is stopping them is themselves. And I know this kasi ito yung nangyari sa akin. Ang tagal akong kinalit ng mga tao magkaroon ng program, magturo ng Facebook kasi kaya ko daw. Siguro hindi, wala namang makikinig sa akin, hindi naman ako magaling, ganun. So yes, kailangan mong maging magaling kasi syempre may tinturo ka eh. But at the same time, ikaw lang naman makakapagsabi kung magaling ka eh. So, more than before waiting for you to be magaling, no? For me, it's really just embracing that and understanding na magaling ka. If it so happens na hindi ka magaling, don't let that put you down. Magpagaling ka. Diba? Gusto ko maging coach ng Facebook ads. Hindi ako magaling mag-Facebook ads eh. Mag-aaral ako Facebook ads para maging magaling ako, para may pwede ako ituro. It's really being responsible for what you want to create rather than being victim to what the current situation is.
So Julian, maraming salamat for all the sharing and the story and the experience na share mo sa amin. Maraming salamat for taking the time.
Thank you then, Butch. Thank you then for making the time for me.